Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. I am NitePHX. Today I'm taking out the T26E4 Freedom, the American Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank. I'm also in a platoon with my brother who is in his T26E4 Freedom.
We've got enemies in the area.
And the map is Ghost Town, and it is a standard battle. So the Tier 8 Freedom. It's probably one of the best armored in the front medium tanks in the entire game. Well, at least certainly up to Tier 8. This tank will bounce shots that Tier 8 heavy won't. You know, like most tanks, there is a weak spot on the top, but it can be difficult to hit. The biggest drawback of the tank, one is its speed, two is its gun. The gun's reasonably accurate, but standard ammo does 171 penetration. Seems a bit low for Tier 8, but if you know where to shoot the enemy, it'll work. And of course you do have premium rounds. What are they, 230 something penetration? Alrighty, well anyway, when we're on Ghost Town, I like to get into this little corner here. In most of the vehicles I'm in, if I'm in a turreted tank destroyer, I may not come up here. I may stay outside of the city. Or I said a non-turreted tank destroyer. I'll typically see a lot of enemy trying to come up that up ramp that was in front of us here. Also gives me an opportunity to quickly move over to the center and shoot anything that decides to go through the center, or somebody like the M6 who decides he's going to come out onto the green side. My guess is he's thinking, oh boy, I got a chance to flank all these guys over here. Not realizing that when he turned right around that corner, he had 3 enemy tanks sitting behind him. Now you really need to pay attention to your mini-map on this map, because it's so small and there are so many different ways the enemy can come from. There's so many angles into this town and up into the elevated area. And you can sit here, as you can see, I can see directly south through the opening there. I can also look to my right and I'll see directly east. So as you sit here in one of the openings trying to decide which target you're going to shoot for, if you're not paying attention to the mini-map, you're going to find somebody coming up behind you. Oh, so what game would be incomplete without a impenetrable KV-4 from the side, right?
Enemy exposed.
But again, my rounds are only 171 penetration, so as you see, I can move forward here just a little bit more, and I can actually see the opening to the west. Now obviously anybody sitting in any of these openings can do the same thing, see they're opposite directions. But if you pull forward, take a shot, get back, you're going to be in cover. And if the enemy continues to go about what they're doing, you just keep poking out and taking shots at them. Now I can see a fast, light, or medium tank trying to zip across one of these openings, but a KV-2 is going to just come pull straight out. Sure, you can do it, but you better hope that there's nobody sitting in one of the openings like we are who's going to sit here and shoot you in the side. So that's 2 shots I put into the KV-2. He never had an opportunity to shoot back at me, and our motherland, who's in the square there, just finished him off. So like I said, this was back in July. I don't remember if Grey Ghost told me that he needed help, and I realized that there was a Tiger 2, because on the square mini-map you can't see that he's there. I need to get into the habit of switching to the round compass map in these close quarter type combats. You know, I can tell that's just one more thing my thumbs have to try and figure out how to do all the time. Alright, so Grey Ghost and I basically surrounded a Tiger 2 who always was going to try and flank us. Tiger 2 is a good tank. Not when you're getting shot in the butt, though. And if you turn your turret to take care of who's shooting you in the butt, the guy who's shooting you in the front is going to start shooting you in the side of the turret. Alrighty, so the game's pretty close right now. We're up 1 tank. Looks like most of the enemy are still on their half of the map. So I think we've pretty much gotten everything we're going to get out of this position. Time to move forward. So in the first 4 minutes of the game, I've gotten in 11 penetrations, got 2 kills, and taken no damage, so I'm reasonably pleased with the results so far. So we got 7 enemy left. We currently see 2, maybe 3 on the map. There's 3 now. And just looking at the mini-map, they are probably all pretty much paying attention to the guys in front of them, due north of them, so we're going to try and come in on the side. It's always a good time when the enemy's not paying attention to you and you can shoot them in the side. Of course, be a little cautious coming around because there are tanks that are not lit up. And that explosion you just heard was Gray Ghost blowing up. It was a T26E4, that one right there. So what, in 2 minutes time we've gone from up 1 tank to down 4 tanks. The enemy must be dug in quite well, and our guys must be out in the open. Alright, so we do exact a little revenge for Grey Ghost. We take out that T26E4. Have a Styramil down there. Puts a shot into me. My dude loses quite a bit of damage there. Takes out my ammo rack. Definitely over-angled. I should probably at this point have started side scraping. But like I say, this is 6 months ago. I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking. Watching it back, I'm thinking, yeah, I probably would have done much better here side scraping. Still working pretty well as long as I don't expose my side. Some of the shots I'm taking, I'm getting a little bit too far out, but as long as I keep hitting my front, it just keeps ricocheting. I don't think that tiger's ever going to pen the front of me, even at a bad angle. He can get my side. He can shoot at my front all day, and I think it's going to bounce. So that was pretty obvious. That was an auto lock there. Auto lock has a tendency to lock onto the center mass of a tank. So the center mass of that Styramil is below the ridge. I'm going to shoot the ridge, which is what I did. Alright, so now I am it. We've lost 14 of our team. I'm now starting to take shots from the right, although he missed. I'm just going forward. I'm going to get something out of this. You know, not that I haven't already gotten something out of it, but I'm going down swinging. Unfortunately, the way they position themselves, I can't turn my armor towards both of them at the same time. All I need is half a second. There we go. Got the 4th kill. And the tiger does take us out.
We may have lost this one,
so while Grey Ghost and I in that motherland were in the town killing everybody, the rest of our team was outside the town, pretty much, and dying. So it does end up being a defeat. Not for me, really. I mean, yeah, we lost the game, but I did pretty good. 140,000 silver, 2,735 XP, 4 kills, 4,128 damage, and I blocked 1,080. You know, it's just one of those games where afterwards you try and figure out what the heck happened. You know, I was in the town, I was taking on the enemy, I was getting shots, I was getting kills, and while I was doing that, my team was off getting themselves killed. Oh, well, it is what it is, and I'm pleased with how I performed in the game. I do have to say, a little surprised, 4128 damage, Top Gun, or not Top Gun, high caliber, 4 kills, and it's only a 2nd class mastery badge. And I only think it's weird because you don't see a whole lot of people playing the Freedom. So that obviously did earn us 1st place in the rankings in the game. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and click the like button. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You'll get notifications from YouTube when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.